What's going on, YouTube? It's Boy Sublimic. I'm not gonna do my casual entrance because I'm not actually playing Gotham City in person. I mean like doing a commentary about it, but I wanna be talking about the latest topic that what everybody's been talking about. So I might as well just like have like my say in it. I watched uh my boy Siggy's video. Like I know there's a big smile on your face right now. So yeah. Like right now there's a smile on my face too. So everybody's been talking about the next iPhone. I watched like I said, Siggy's video, and also I watched El Predator's video on that. And also there's another person that I watched, and they all said this, basically all the same thing too. And like what makes it funny about it, I think his name is the General Destroyer. I'm not too sure. I wasn't like actually like paying attention, but it's on my tab, on my not on my tab. It's on my tablet, but I'm not going to bother to start it up and look at his name because I'm going to be focusing on this topic right here. So yeah, so everybody's ranting and raving about the new iPhone, which to me, in my point of view, is gonna be outdated the moment the next few phones that come out that are basically gonna put the iPhone to basically crap. And why, like I know you guys are gonna be saying like, oh, it's like the iPhone like it's gonna come out, or like, why you guys thinking it's crap? Well, like I think it's, well, in my point of view, it's crap because every year it's the same phone, basically the same phone that they're releasing every year, and I see nothing big about it. It just is like other people might have their say like, oh, it's a new phone because it has this or it has that. But when you basically look at it, the last model basically had that. It's just every year it's the same phone but one small difference. And like, for example, this phone that's gonna come out, El Predator said is like there's like a 0.4 difference in the screen. The screen's gonna be that bigger. So, and everybody's like ranting and raving about like, oh, it's a new phone, it has a bigger screen. My phone right now that I have, my Desire HD, I had that for like, I think almost 2 years. No, I think almost 3, because I got it earlier and whatnot. So yeah, and that phone has like a big screen, and another phone that has a big screen is the Galaxy. And I can go on and name other phones that have big screens right now, and they're just releasing right now in 2012 going almost to 2013 a phone that has a bigger screen, while phones with that has been out there for a while. Just like when the iPhone 4 came out, it had a dual core processor, and dual core processor phones have been out for quite some time. So I can probably picture this right now, how there's phones that are going to be coming out with quad core, and probably after that they might have probably, for example, pentacore, whatever, 6 cores or whatever. And the next phone after that, Apple's gonna probably bring out the next iPhone that has last year's technology. Like, does it make any sense? Like really, is it like you're gonna be like bringing out a phone that has old technology, and every year you're not gonna see not that much of a difference with Apple, because they aren't really that innovative, because they're releasing the same stuff every year. Like just imagine how, for example, they we're gonna be making TVs, because I heard I heard that they're looking into making like a TV. Okay, so just picture Apple actually making a TV, like probably like 40 or 60-inch TV, whatever. And they're basically gonna, like, my guess that TV is gonna be running on, for example, 720p. And like by then, there's TVs that are gonna be way passing 1080p. I saw on the I saw on the news how I think it's LG or Samsung that has an 90-inch TV, and the resolution is, I think, 300 times sharper than the resolution that's higher than 1080p. There's another, like, if you Google it or whatever, you're gonna see all the resolutions that are out there, and that you get the picture. So they're gonna be releasing a TV with old stuff in there, and because it's Apple, they're gonna probably mark it up. For example, like, let me guess, like $1,200, and you can basically get probably like an LED TV with all that stuff that Apple has in that TV for far less. So it's really getting hyped up for a phone which basically has no improvement whatsoever. Oh, it's gonna be thinner. Does that really make a difference? And a lot of you people are gonna be saying that, like, oh, I'm a hater that like I just don't understand. I previously had, after I had my Motorola Click, I'm not sure if I think it's my Motorola Click. I had the iPhone 3G, and I never understood why everybody was like, why is everybody hyping over for this phone? It's just a phone. I had it for probably like a month, and I got rid of it because it's like I really didn't like it, and that was a backup phone while my phone was getting repaired. My current phone at the time was getting repaired. So all the phones that Apple has right now is the iPhone, the 3G, the 3GS, the 4, the 4S, and now the 5. That's 6 phones. 4 of them shouldn't even be out because it's basically the same thing, but just with one small add-ons. The way that I see it, it should be the iPhone, the 3G, the 4, and 5. All the rest of them make no sense whatsoever. For example, I think it's the 4. No, not 4. I think it's the 4S or the 3G or the 3GS. All that stuff that they were saying it's new. My old phone at the time, and even my Motorola Click and my Sony Ericsson K800 phone had whatever that Apple had that was pushing out at the time. When FaceTime came out, everybody's like saying like, oh, it's something new, and when really it wasn't. It's just old stuff that they're just releasing as new. For example, like another thing, my K800 already had FaceTime on it, and back then, like, it wasn't called FaceTime, it was called video conference. Video conference is basically just like FaceTime, but they just switched the name and just call it that. Apple's marketing is so good. They can basically sell anything and make it sound like it's something new and something fresh. And if you don't believe me, go watch Siggy's video and El Presidor's video, and you'll see the proof right there. Whenever I'm getting a phone, I usually look at like what all the stuff that like I want in a phone, and then I ask other people that have it, and then I get their feedback, and then I get people's feedback in the store, and they would usually always tell me like, oh, get like instead of getting this, they're like, so why would you want this in a phone? And then I usually tell them why, and they would always tell me that like, oh, it's like get like a Samsung, and at the time I said to myself, well, like so why would I want to get a Samsung? And then now, after actually seeing all of this, it kind of makes sense why those sellers are telling me that go get a Samsung, go get this. I checked out the Note, the Galaxy Note. The Galaxy Note is gonna make the iPhone 5 look like garbage, even though it's already out. Plus, when the Note 2 comes out, that phone's gonna be outdated already. Another phone that's gonna make the iPhone 5 look like garbage is the Lumina 920. I'm not sure if I said it right, but when that phone comes out, the iPhone 5 is gonna be garbage. I remember back at the time when everybody was ranting and raving that like, oh, the iPhone 5 has, no, sorry, not iPhone 5, the iPhone, I think the 3G at the time, had this, and this out. The N95, the Nokia N95 8 gig, had all that stuff already installed on the phone. So it's like all the stuff that Apple was like gonna like push out, saying like, oh, this is the phone of the best phone at the time, when really no, it wasn't. The N95 was, and this was, I think this was around 2007, 2008. That I can't remember that. I can name a whole bunch of phones right now that are better than iPhone, period. So when September 21st comes out, since iPhone's going to be released in Canada, I'm going to make it my sole mission to get that day off so I can record all the sheep lining up, or basically sleeping out on the street or in front of a store just to get that phone. It's like, when you really actually do that, you have no life whatsoever. I even laughed at my friend who actually waited in line for 8.5 hours just to get the iPhone 4. That kind of had a brain fart. So when that phone comes out, it's gonna be garbage. That's like my point of view. If you don't like what I have to say, then sorry if I hurt your feelings. I'm just speaking honest truth. So yeah, so when that phone comes out, it's gonna be garbage. So if you're one of those people that are gonna be waiting in line for that phone when that phone comes out, I'm sorry, but like who really waits out for a phone, or just sleeps on the street, like, really? Anyways, I'm done ranting, so I'll catch you guys later, or if you guys are of mine, then watch out for my next videos. Anyways, I'm out, and that's all I have to say. iPhone's crap. Bye.